Life in the UK exam preparation from Sunrise Training and Exam Support Centre, Croydon. We are using our class notes to cover respecting the law. One of the most important responsibilities of all residents in the UK is to know and obey the law. There are two types of laws, criminal laws and civil laws. Criminal laws are investigated by the police and punished by the court. But civil laws are disputes between two individuals and two groups. Examples of criminal laws: carrying a weapon, selling and buying drugs, selling tobacco to someone under the age of 18, selling alcohol to someone under the age of 18, drinking in alcohol-free zones, smoking in every enclosed public places, and racial crimes. Page number 2. Examples of civil laws: housing law, dispute between landlord and tenants; consumer rights, dispute about faulty goods or services; employment law, disputes over wages or cases of unfair dismissal or discrimination in the workplace; debt, people might be taken to court if they owe money to someone. Police and their duties: protect life and property, prevent disturbances, keeping the peace, prevent and detect crimes. Complaint against the police. Yes, anyone can make complaint against the police by going to the police station or by writing to the chief constable of the police. And chief constable, remember, is the head of the police force. Next page. Police. Police is a public force, public service. Police officer must themselves obey the law. Police officer must not misuse their authority. They must not commit racial discrimination. They mustn't be rude or abusive. They mustn't make a false statement. Chief Constable is the head of the police force. Chief Constable, head of the police force. PCSOs. Police, community support officers. Police officers are supported by police community support officers. They patrol the streets. They work with the public. They support police officers at crime scenes. Next page. Small claim procedure. Informal way of helping people to settle minor disputes without spending a lot of time and money. You don't need a lawyer. The hearing is held in front of a judge in an ordinary room, and the money limit fixed for England and Wales 10,000, for Scotland, Northern Ireland 3,000. Next page. Youth Court. 3 countries have youth court: England, Wales, Northern Ireland. Remember, youth court is not in Scotland. England, Wales, Northern Ireland. Age. If accused young person is aged 10 to 17 years, the matter will be taken to youth court. Public cannot enter the youth court. Media cannot enter the youth court. Photographs and names of the young person cannot be published in the media. Who can enter the youth court? Parents, carers, or social workers. Let's see for Scotland now. Scotland, they have children's hearing system. In Scotland, they have children's hearing system. If accused young person is aged 10 to 17 in Scotland, the matter is taken to children's hearing system. Same rule applies here. Public and media cannot enter. Names and photographs cannot be published. Remember, parents, social workers, carers, they can enter. Now let's see the civil matters. What are civil matters? Examples: divorce, breaches of contract, debt, If someone owe money, they will be taken to court, and that will be civil court. Faulty goods. If someone sells you faulty goods or services, that is a civil matter and it will be dealt in the civil court. Discrimination at the workplace is not a crime, it is a civil matter. County court. 3 countries have county court to deal civil matters. Remember, only 3 countries have county court. England, Wales, Northern Ireland. In Scotland, they do not have county court. Instead, Scotland use their criminal court, which is sheriff court, to deal the civil matters as well. So remember, in Scotland, they are using their criminal court, which is a sheriff court, to deal the civil matters. Criminal laws. Example, carrying a weapon, murder, theft, racial crimes, smoking in public places, selling tobacco and alcohol to someone under the age of 18, drinking in alcohol-free zones, selling and buying drugs. Crown Court is in 3 countries, England, Wales, Northern Ireland. Crown Court is not in Scotland because Scotland has sheriff court for their criminal matters. Next page. Crimes, minor crimes or serious crimes. Let's see minor crimes like small crimes. They are dealt in magistrate courts and justice of the peace court. Magistrate court. Magistrate court for minor crimes is in 3 countries, England, Wales, Northern Ireland. Remember, Scotland does not have magistrate court. Scotland has justice of the peace court for minor crimes. Serious crimes, serious matters. Crown Court and Sheriff Court deals the serious crimes. Let's see Crown Court. 3 countries have Crown Court. England, Wales, Northern Ireland. But Scotland has Sheriff Court. One more important thing. Most serious crimes like murder in Scotland is dealt in High Court. Very important question. Now we are on page number 6. Here we are talking about magistrate court. Magistrate court is in 3 countries, England, Wales and Northern Ireland. So let's focus on England and Wales first. Magistrate court in England and Wales. These 2 countries appoint volunteers to work in magistrate court. They are called magistrates. They are members of the public. They do not get paid. They do not need legal qualification, but they get training during their work. Next, Northern Ireland. Now we are going to focus magistrate court in Northern Ireland. In Northern Ireland, magistrate court has district judge and deputy district judge. They get paid because they are legally qualified. Now we are on page number 7 of these notes. Here we are going to talk about jury. In Scotland, 15 jury members work in the Crown, in the Sheriff Court. In Scotland, 15 jury members. In Scotland, sorry, we are on page 7, my mistake. Yes, sorry, it's mistake here. We are talking about justice of the peace court. Slight error, little disaster because I was reading the wrong page. We were talking about the minor crimes and it is justice of the peace court. Justice of the peace court is only in Scotland, remember. For minor crimes, justice of the peace court is in Scotland. To deal minor crimes, volunteers work in the justice of the peace court and these are known as JPs. Justices of the peace, JPs, are members of the public. They do not need legal qualification, they do not get paid. Now we are on page number 8. Here we are talking about jury. Jury. In Scotland, 15 jury members work in Sheriff Court, and in England, Wales, Northern Ireland, 12 jury members work in the Crown Court. Jury. They are members of the public. Their names are taken randomly from the electoral register. Minimum age 18 and upper age 70. People above 70 cannot serve as jury. You must serve as a jury if you are chosen. But people with serious illness can refuse and give explanation. And also people with criminal conviction also have to declare, and they cannot serve as jury. Note, jury cannot make decision. Jury can only decide that verdict is guilty or not guilty. Judge makes the final decision, not the jury. Now we are talking about page number 9. The judiciary. Judges who are together called the judiciary. There are two main responsibilities. The responsibility, interpret the law. Number 2, ensuring that trials are conducted fairly. Who are solicitors? Solicitors are trained lawyers. They represent their client in the court. The Citizen Advice Bureau can give you the names of the local solicitors. Judges. Judges can order the public body if they are not performing good, and judges can order them to change their practices or order them to pay compensation. Now we are on the last page of these notes. If you are arrested and taken to the police station, the police officer will tell you the reason for your arrest. PCCs, Police Crime Commissioners, public elected Police Crime Commissioners in 2 countries, England and Wales. When did they elect them? In November 2012. And now very important, the court system in England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland is not identical because there are differences in the court system of these 4 countries. So remember, court system in all the 4 countries of the UK is not identical. It is slightly different.